This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
It's time for Overrated, Underrated with Ryder and Lisa.
Overrated, dimly lit restaurants. I looked into this as to why they're darker, especially in steakhouses. I was at the Keg over the weekend, and they do it on purpose. You eat slower, and you consume more calories if it's a dim lit restaurant. You take your time. It can be more romantic, so you stick around for that extra drink if you're on a date to get in the mood. So they have their reasoning.
Because I was going to say, most restaurants probably want you out the door so they can fill that table up with new customers. You'd think the turnaround would be a bigger deal.
Yeah, that's true. But with steakhouses, they want you staying in, ordering that extra bottle of wine. That's where they make their money, right?
Or dessert, yeah.
I forget what friends I was with because I couldn't see their faces. I have no idea what my side dish was.
Something potato, right?
I had to force my friends to get their bills. I was like, we have to go because I'm falling asleep. I can't focus my eyes on anyone. And there was a very emotional conversation that came up. One of my girlfriends opened up about her struggles. And I was like, what friend is talking right now? I can't see.
Really? It was that? I wonder if they also had like a couple extra lights out by accident, but they just don't know.
They're doing this on purpose. They think it's sexy, and I'm like, we need to be in a fluorescently lit Denny's right now for conversations like this. Like, I don't like the dimly lit restaurants. There's higher chances you could have hair in your food. You would never notice it.
Oh, in Canada, you got to worry about the winter jackets hanging on the back of chairs.
Yeah,
you could trip over those.
Tripping over other people's winter jackets. I am not a fan of dimly lit restaurants. Do you walk around in your underwear freely in your home? Like it's the weekend, you're just in your underwear. We have a coworker here that does naked Sundays with her husband.
Really?
Like, I'm not joking. They're just naked all day. It's tradition for them.
What?
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I got to turn your mic down. You got to tell me who it is.
Okay.
Jenna?
Hey, no, it's not Jenna. It's not Jenna. Do not bug her. She's on air starting at 10 a.m. I did not say Jenna. So you're such a brat. So what are your thoughts on this? Are you comfortable wearing your underwear around roommates, your kids? Do you want them to feel comfortable with body image? Yes, of course. Paula wrote in saying all the time, I live here. Let me be comfortable.
That's fair. I will wear my underwear around the house, but like to get something or to like run down if I've, my shaving cream is somewhere else or if I want a coffee quick in the morning, but it's not going to be like my attire for the morning. Or the afternoon, or I'm not like, let me get in my underwear and live in it.
I'm not going to sit on the couch and watch sports highlights in my box.
Unless I'm really hungover to the point that like clothes feel uncomfortable on you. Have you ever been there?
Yes, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah. And then I'll like just rock the couch naked if I need to, but that's usually if nobody's around.
I feel like I'm kind of in the same boat. It's like I'll walk around naked for sure if I'm hungover because nothing matters. And I feel like my life's about to end anyway.
What about you? Do you wear your underwear just around the house?
100%.
Is that all the time?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Now, what kind of underwear are we talking here? Are you wearing like sexy underwear or is it your Kirkland full butt panties?
I only own sexy underwear.
Oh my gosh, your husband is a lucky man.
Is there any houses that are for sale in your neighborhood?
I don't have that many windows, thankfully.
Yeah.
So you're not the naked neighbor, you're just the naked wife.
Yeah.
What do you got for us?
We are usually so naked around here, I can't even open my blinds. And then Steve will come home from camp and we're all like, oh, I guess we have to put clothes on again.
So that's you and your two daughters.
Yeah. If the door knocks, we're all like, hold on, we have to.
See, I always refuse to open the door and answer the door because I don't have a bra on. But that's just my excuse because I don't want to talk to people.
Absolutely it is. Yeah.
can get masks now. It's like, I don't have a bra on.
Yeah, Lisa will the doorbell will ring and Lisa will take her bra off and then say that.
Yeah, I'm standing near the door and somebody knocks and I'll just whip it off quickly and I'm like, dibs out. We're even getting texts from people saying they're so comfortable in their household that they use the washroom with the door open. Everyone in the family.
I'm okay with number one.
Okay.
I even had, actually, my daughter walked by while I didn't know that she was on the same floor as me, and I was peeing with the door open. She's like, shut the door, Dad, this weekend. Number twoing with the door open when family member or anyone's around. Mm-hmm. No. What? No.
Remember when Meghan Trainor said that her and her husband have toilets right beside each other? And everyone on the internet was like, that is information that you should keep classified.
Yeah, nobody asked. Megan.
We don't want to know about it. Joel wrote in, super funny angle. How are all of your listeners affording their gas bills? They're just walking around naked in their houses all the time. It's way too cold.
That's valid. If you see the price of those bills, I'll wear a jacket around the house and feel the most comfortable.
Yeah, full sweatsuit and a blanket.
Saving money. What do you got for us?
Okay, so we have a blended household. Okay, we have boys, we have girls from two different families that we have successfully merged together. And both of us, my husband and myself, in our previous marriages, homes, had no problem walking around, didn't matter. But now that I'm around his kids,
you're in your clothes.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and same for him. I have two girls and a boy. And it's like, if that was their bio dad, probably wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Not bio dad, not super comfortable.
I wonder if that's almost better, though, because it shows them, okay, you can be comfortable with your body, but also they're learning about boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for the call, Kat. We appreciate it. Really interesting to hear everybody's opinions on this one.
Yeah, over the weekend, I was with a group of my girlfriends, and we were going in the hot tub. And it's even wild to see the difference with comfort levels between even a really solid, close group of girls.
There were four of you, right?
There were four of us, and, two of them are just completely naked, getting their bathing suits on, and then the other two are going in the bathroom, closing the door, and doing it. Mm-hmm. I know that you're thinking to yourself, I wonder which one you are, Lisa. I know it. Am I right? You're assessing who I was with. You're like,
You and your friends are all very good-looking ladies, so I was kind of wondering, what everybody was up to. You were saying your friend and her husband just go in the hot tub naked too.
Yeah, every single night. Every single night.
They must have a really tall fence or something, or you'd get arrested.
Well, they're in a newer neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so there's no houses behind them. So
okay.
I'm pretty sure once that area starts to expand, it'll be different. But for now, yeah, they're definitely the naked neighbors.
Those coyotes are getting quite the show.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
Here's how it works, Greg. You're our first contestant. You get to pick whose team you'd rather be on, Lisa's or myself. And if you can have the same answers to the first word you think of when we give you some other words, and you get them all right, you win $1,000. You also get $25 for every correct answer, okay?
Oh, sounds good.
So who would you like to play with?
I'm going with Lisa.
Okay, Lisa, leave the room.
We're all learning. This is our first time playing. We're very excited. Okay, I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Gonna make sure she's out of the room completely. We're good to go. The first word, just whatever comes to mind. Maybe it's an opposite. Maybe it's a continuation of the word. So the first one is shovel.
Snow.
Next up, shirt.
Beach.
Apology.
Liar.
Oof. Water.
Wet.
And car.
Fast.
All right, Lisa, come on in. So if she has the same answer as you on a word, you get $25. If all five match up, you win $1,000, okay?
Ooh, I'm nervous. Okay.
First word.
I got this.
I think your best chance to get him some money is the first word.
Okay.
Shovel.
Snow.
That is correct.
Woo!
Good start.
25
bucks.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
Next up, shirt.
Tie.
That is incorrect. Okay, let's try to win him some more money, though.
Okay.
He's not going to win the 1,000.
He's got 25 bucks. That'll give him like, nope, not even half a tank of gas. Okay.
Think of a little bit of a jaded answer here. Apology.
Accepted.
No, liar is what you with.
Greg.
Okay, I think, you know what? I think you'll get this one. Water.
Bottle.
No, wet is what we were looking for.
Oh, this is a really tough game.
And
it is.
Car.
Wash.
Greg, I think you picked the wrong teammate today, man.
Come on. Those are good answers. So, Greg won 25 bucks at least.
Yeah, that's right. You can pile on the cash if you guess the right answers. Congratulations on being the first one through, Greg.
Thanks a lot, guys. It's boss.
Cheers. Nice to see we're not the only ones that have road rage issues once in a while. Both of us spent some of the weekend raging. Blair hit us up at 780-784-7107 and said, I got into an argument with a guy, and then he got out of his truck, and he was like 7 feet tall, so I just drove away. Well played.
Yeah, that's the thing is road rage, it happens so quickly. Mm-hmm. You know, you're reacting, you're not responding to the situation because it can be super dangerous.
Well, and you have to react because you're in that mindset. Like I read something on road rage once, and it said it's because driving is such an extreme thing to do. Like at our core, we're not meant to go that fast and control big dangerous things like that on a regular basis. So the fact that like your adrenaline is already going a little bit just based on what you're doing.
Yep.
It leads to more intense interactions. Like, I would never talk to a stranger probably like this, like I talked to a guy this weekend, if I wasn't, like, in a car and they weren't in a car. I couldn't see myself talking to somebody like that at a grocery store.
So break it down for us. You went to the Oilers game on Saturday night with your daughter, so you drove to Rogers Place.
You got it. And I went to park, and I thought I bought parking in the same building that I had bought it last time.
Okay.
So I bought it online. And so I pull in, and they're like, oh, no, you're at the Edmonton Tower, not this tower. And I was like, oh, okay. So I have to turn around. The guy behind me is already mad that I'm asking the girl a question, that I unrolled the window to ask a question.
So he might have season tickets. He knows what he's doing. He goes all the time.
A real pro. Anyway, so I have to whip one. I have to turn around real quick.
Yeah.
And so I do it. I maybe cost the guy 7 seconds of his time.
Okay, but is there anything worse than when you're trying to turn around and you know you're in somebody's way? Like, you probably already felt bad. Being like, oh.
Yeah. I felt dumb.
Yeah, I wish I could turn around faster.
And he didn't give me enough space to back up properly. So I was like having to do the Austin Powers style.
Yeah.
Back up and go.
Back 2 inches, forward 1 inch. Back 3 inches, forward. Yeah.
He unrolls his window.
Yes, I love this kind of stuff. Okay.
Just to yell the Lord's name in vain and then figure it out is what he yelled.
Whew.
And
can your daughter hear this interaction?
Yeah, because my window's still down from talking to the very friendly attendant who directed me where I needed to be going. And I responded with...
Did you throw another water bottle like the last time you got in a road rage fight with your daughter in the backseat?
No, I didn't throw the water bottle.
But if you had one.
Yeah, I might have, yeah. I about that story, I just remember her going, I'm thirsty, about 10 seconds later, and I knew what she was doing. Anyway, so my window's unrolled, and I say, well, what would you like me to do? And he said, figure out where you're going.
Ooh.
And so then I told him to eat poop, but in like the sweary way. And I
bet your daughter was loving it. She's like, I wish I had my Rogers popcorn now.
Yeah. So as we're driving out, I'm like calming myself down. I give her a smile as if like I'm not mad at her, or, you know, we're still going to have lots of fun tonight. And she goes, don't worry for telling that guy to eat poo, Dad. He was mean to us first. And I was like, you know what? You're right. He was mean to us first.
She observed the situation, and she knew exactly how to calm you down.
I still don't think I get any dad points for, like, instilling in her that it needs to get to that. I wish I maybe would have either had a more calm response or, like, a real sick chirp.
Eat poo is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I was driving home from Calgary over the weekend. This was yesterday. And it actually could have been really, really bad. You know when you're merging to get off of the highway to go to Gasoline Alley?
Of course, hitting the donut mill, or?
No, actually, that was on the other side.
Okay.
Trust me, I thought about it. But no, we needed gas, and we all wanted a cheeseburger. So there's a gas station right beside the McDonald's when you first turn off, which, by the way, big ups. They put a McDonald's on both sides of the road.
Smart.
They know what they're doing.
If they would have had a donut mill on both sides.
Oh, I would have been there.
Exactly.
Quick six-pack. Anyway, so I'm turning, and all is good. I'm going about 110 kilometers to merge off of the road. And then all of a sudden, this person in front of me decides last minute that they want to swerve off and go get a cheeseburger as well, which I get it. We're all hungry here. But he swerved so last minute, and I was going 110, and I had to slam on the brakes. Thankfully, both of my girlfriends in the vehicle had their seatbelts on, and I'm just slamming down on the horn, screaming, swearing. And it's so true. You literally react instead of responding in situations like that. This guy was so scared of me. I know his intention was to go get a cheeseburger or to get gas. He was so scared because I was behind him and he didn't know where I was going that he just kept driving straight into an industrial area, like probably pretending he was going to work. I'm like, it's Sunday morning, bro. I know you're scared of me.
Yeah, well,
It's so intense.
I've seen you in those moments. I would say scary is a great way to word it.
Okay, Kayla just wrote in saying, I usually just blow them kisses. If somebody gets mad at her on the road, that is so funny. I need to take a what's that saying? Take a word from someone's chapter book. What's the word?
I believe you nailed it.
I need to take a
chapter out of their book.
Chapter out of their book.
Page out of their chapter.
Page out of their storyline.
The blowing kisses is good. Do you have any
really
other
good.
options? 780-784-7107.
Tasha wrote in, and I actually laughed out loud. She's like, my grandfather would always wink and blow kisses, or would take off his glasses and pretend to pass them to people that didn't know what they were doing on the roads.
Top-notch move.
That is so funny.
I like
in my
that one a
opinion.
lot. That's good.
That's so good.
I'm going to start wearing glasses just so I can do that one.
Hey, how's it going today, Ryder?
Good.
Good, buddy. I created my own little system, actually. I made up some road rage flashcards.
No, you didn't. What do they say on them?
I 100% did. I got 7 of them that are in the door pocket on my thing. There's things like idiot. I've got one that I did them in stencils.
I thought it was going to be this like long-winded sentence on a big
No,
piece of
it's like I cut out pages like the size of a license plate, and then I did them in stencils, and I laminate them. Idiot, use your signal. Get off the phone. I did one that says move, but I did it in like backwards. So when you hold it up, I hold it up for the car in front of me to be able to read it in his ear if he's going too slow in the fast lane.
Whoa!
Yeah, and the best one that gets the most reactions usually just says goof. You hold them up and tell
Ooh,
they're
we
a
can't be
goof,
calling people
right?
that.
Don't be showing anybody that around the remand center. Apparently that word doesn't go over well in jail.
No, it hits home, that's for sure.
No, I learned that when I was in jail.
You weren't in jail. You were in the drunk tank for like 20 minutes once.
Yeah, you learn lessons quick around there.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.